He is called Bega, last of the Earth Warriors. Bega alone must face the alien Varga, who has cut a path of destruction across the continents. Luna can bring Bega friends like Joe, who can provide a barrier shield. Or Sony, the teleporter, who can transport you away from danger.
Forget not Varga's power, fool! I am all things in all forms!
Bega does not fear Varga.
Join with Bega to defeat the menace Varga. Save the planet Earth.
Hello, and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video.
Bega, last of the Earth
Warriors. This is the fifth Laserdisc arcade coin-op game that I have done. The first four, they've all been pretty good. Well, a couple of them may have been sort of semi-okay. Galaxy Ranger was very average, and the bombing mode in Mach 3 was okay, but nothing outstanding. But bottom line is they've all scored, pretty well. So I think it's time that we decided to do a game that is a stagnant heap of shit. So enter Bega's Battle. This game came out in 1983. It's one of the earlier Laserdisc games from Data East. It's me thinking that Cobra Command was the only Laserdisc game they did. In fact, they've done a fair few. I've got at least one more that I'll be covering. Now, this is based on some Japanese anime film or series that was out around the time. I can't remember what it's called. More to the point, I don't give a toss what it's called, because it's one of those pretentious manga sort of series or films that I fucking can't stand. And this game, well, it's based on that. So you are Bega and you're attacking this, whatever its fucking name is. Here you go, Varga. Now this is a good sort of interpretation of my reaction when sort of confronted with the possibility of playing this game. So let's get it over and done with. So we'll
join with Bega to defeat the menace Varga. Save the planet Earth.
God, I could see her sounding more pathetic. Anyway, alright, so here we go.
I am Bega. It is my final task to save this planet from the alien Varga.
Yes.
And I am Luna. I can lead Bega to fabulous powers.
Yeah, as we keep getting reminded. So here we are. Right, so we got to catch this fucking Luna while shooting these generic whatever the fuck they are. There you go. Now you got to catch, it's either 9 or 10 of these Luna things, whilst not being blown up by these blocks.
Catch me, warrior.
And straight away you can see that this game is basically some form of well, like Galaxians or Phoenix or something like that. And this level that I am doing here,
catch me, warrior.
this is what every level of this game is like. There are 25 stages in this game, and they all play like this. And the thing is, the game starts off with the hardest level, because fuck it, let's have fun. I've got to somehow try and get off bloody stage 1. So I'll stick a couple more credits in so I can actually continue. So there are 3 Lunas caught, 4, let's say, I think you need to catch either 9 or 10 of them. But because the Bega character that you are fucking shut, I know I've got to catch you. Because your Bega character is so big, trying to avoid these things dropping down that you've got to shoot is pretty tough. And this Luna, who seems to want you to catch her, then does everything she possibly can to make it as fucking awkward and difficult as possible. So I keep fucking missing them. Oh, there you go, finally got one, so I got 5.
There you go, chum. Bring me in on the team. Got some of them special powers myself.
Right, so we're on to stage 2. Yeah, right, so we've got to catch him. Fucking, look, just... You're supposed to want me to catch you, you fucking arsehole. So anyway, as you can see, every level plays the same as before. So now I've got him on my side, and now I've got double firepower, which means that it's a bit easier. Fuck it. Carry on. So level 2 is actually easier than level 1, because for one thing you only have to catch him once. And a lot of the time you can now just stay in the corner, and that often gets you through it, although of course as soon as I do that it then fucks up. Once you reach later levels and you catch the next bloke, who's that bloody kid that was going around on roller skates, and then you have 3 fire. He's standing the other side of this other cretinous shyster you collected. Then well, you can largely just stay in the corner and do nothing else but just sit there and fire. Let's do the last fire, last go, last credit. Right, so let's get on with the review then, shall we? The graphics on the overlay are reasonable, but nothing remarkable. The audio from the overlay is pretty crap. The audio from the Laserdisc is fucking irritating beyond belief. The laser disc graphics, well, display, whatever you want to call it, there is absolutely no interaction with it. They are purely background, purely decoration. There is nothing else. And so if you look beyond the Laserdisc thing and check what game you are actually playing, you will see that what you are playing is Orbitron for the Commodore 64. What joy. Fuck it, let's try and at least get somewhere. I'm not fucking entering my name. Right. Is it going to start me from the beginning? Because I think I ran out of time to... oh no, okay, I can continue. Right, let's at least try and get somewhere a bit further than fucking stage 2. But what I'm doing here, this is the entire game. This is all you do. It is as generic a shoot 'em up as I have ever seen. Even fucking Space Invaders.
Bega consumes all things in all forms, Bega.
How fucking, yeah, great. There we go. We now do exactly the same thing here as we did in the previous level. So yeah, even Space Invaders had more sort of, you know, gameplay variation than this. So here we are at stage 3, and I got a lot further in stage 3 than I did.
Consumes all things in all forms, Bega.
Fucking shit! You see what I mean about the audio from the. What fucking died there? Oh, nothing. Right, okay. Oh, fuck's sake.
Bega consumes all things in all.
I've lost the thread of what I was saying now. I'm just so overwhelmed by the shittiness of this game. This isn't the worst Laserdisc game I've seen, but it is possibly the worst one I've ever played. I did actually play this back in the day once. The only reason...
confront him in space, Luna, at OBS-40, the orbiting way station.
The only reason I played it...
Come to me, Varga!
The only reason I played it back in the day is because I thought the melting face in the... you know, the previous fucking, yeah, in that, you know, during the track sequence, I thought, yeah, that looks cool, right, I'll give this a go, and yeah, I played it once and never again, until now.
Come to me, Varga!
And, okay, looks like I've lost one of my, yeah, I've lost, yeah, one of my powers lot. Where the fuck's he gone?
Varga!
Oh fucking just get on with the fucking game. Christ. So anyway, as you've gathered, I hate the animation because it's that pretentious anime style that I hate. I hate the audio because it constantly interrupts and stops everything. And I hate the gameplay because it is beyond bland and generic, and it has absolutely fuck all in it that makes you think, yeah, I really want to play this again. Everything about this game is just absolute fucking shite. Here comes the other
There is
cunt.
help on Earth, Bega. Greater power still.
Greater power still from some annoying yank cunt who on roller skates. Great.
Not here shall you defeat me, Bega.
Right, and no, he's not going to fucking let me pick him up. Oh, yes, he has. But now I've been blown up anyway. Right, last fucking credit. I'm not putting any more credits in. I mean, just think, back in the day, this is probably about like, well, it's well over a quid that I've put in playing this fucking shit. This is when emulations absolutely justify their existence. Cause why the fucking hell would you want to waste, you know, like, well, I say 10p ago, this was probably 20p a go back in the day. So yeah, so I'm sitting here doing all this and absolutely fuck all happened.
And yet there is another.
But I got through the level anyway. Alright.
The heat of my rage, Bega, burn with your planet.
Fucking shut up. Right, so I don't know what I picked up there. Oh right, so I've now got the three-way fire. Well, not three-way, but yeah, three firing, whatever you want to fucking call
The
it.
heat of my rage, Bega, burn with your planet.
Yeah, the fucking voice acting is atrocious, and the effects that they put on top of them make it sound even worse. So yeah, this is absolute shite. I haven't got a I haven't got a clue what the anime, you know, series or whatever is, but I won't say what he sounds like he's doing here, yeah, I know that 10 years after this game, so yeah, 93, there was an English translation that came out, and I would rather eat my own shit than watch that. So yeah, I score this game 0, shock horror. This is, let's say, the worst example of a Laserdisc game I've ever played. It is rather amazing that it's not the worst example of a Laserdisc game I've ever seen.
Fiery rage, Bega. Bring me. I shall fight till you die, Bega. This I swear.
I mean, why the fucking hell was this game released?
Fight till you die, Bega. This I swear.
How many people saw this and thought, yeah, this is great, we're definitely going to have to get this into our arcade, you know. Fucking what? So is this my last life? I don't know. So anyway, so I'm on to stage 8, so you can see the stages aren't particularly long, and there's 20, let's say,
This is another warning, Bega. Fight this battle no further.
it's either 24 or 25 stages.
Warnings are for lesser men, Bega. Give me your power.
But yeah, as you can see, they are all identical. Doing exactly the same thing in every single one. So it's really, you know, showing the, you know, the abilities of, you know, gaming and showing just what they.
For your insolence, Bega.
Yeah, it's showing. Really showing off, you know, what a Laserdisc-based game is capable of doing. Oh no. So the stages aren't exactly, well, they're not exactly very long, and now that I've got this three-way fire, they're not very challenging. So the game is at its most difficult at the start, but the more you progress, the easier it gets. But now I've lost one of my fucking, you know, lost my three-way fire, so fuck only knows how far I'll get now. Oh dear, it's game over. Right, that is definitely it for me with this fucking game. This game is absolute shit. That is Bega's Battle. Complete bollocks. One of the most generic games you could ever have the misfortune to play. 0 out of 10. What a pile of shite. So that brings this one to an end, and we will see you at the next one.